Ladies and gentlemen, Buff is back. Buff is back. That's all the biddy screaming. Buff is back. What's going on with y'all? Hope y'all still healthy. Hope your people still healthy. We are live from the Red Dot League, now branded this season as the COVID League. For the second time in history, only the second time, we are going to kick off this online My Career League. It is player lock only. I've been making builds with people all week. I got an entire system behind how I do it. It's crazy. This whole thing is insane. I'm very excited. So of the other 5 guys that are in the league right now, I got one person that's going to come in as an undrafted rookie. I got 5 other people in the draft pool with me right now. What I did was I went on ahead and I did a entire league draft. So the teams are not the same. Entirely different. This way the league is uber competitive. You don't know what to expect. Look at that. Kemba and Tatum, that's ridiculous. They're back together. And their AIs are usually ridiculous. But yeah, nonetheless, we got a completely switched around league right now. As you can see, Luka and Rosen. Ooh, that's kind of OP right there. But yes, what I'm going to do is, instead of putting us in this draft, I went on ahead and started a league. If we're going to play a whole year, we're going to go, by the time we're drafted, it'll be 1 year into the future. So, without further ado, what I'm going to do, we're going to go ahead and simulate through all of this. And while we do that, let's take another look at some of these rosters. This guy can't stay healthy. Jesus, another broken leg. I hope it's not the same one. Let's take a moment of silence and just have some prayer for Paul George. Moment of silence. Okay, that moment of silence is past. Is LBJ and Devin Booker on the same team? And they look like they're surrounded by some defense too. What's going on, man? Seems as though the maintenance man has arrived. I'm not a firm believer in Bam yet, but we'll see how he looks. I think the league is done simming. Really? What happened? Okay. Blame it all on 2K, ladies and gentlemen. Blame it all on 2K. Let's try that again. And there goes my favorite player in the league right now. Matched up with Zach.
Yeah, the noise sounded like it was coming from
That's
back at this part
ridiculous
of the house anyway,
range
so
between the
right.
both of them.
But it went off at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's not cool. Because you was out. I heard it.
I'm sorry, guys. It was very much quiet before I started. Oh my gosh. That is a front court. Too bad Wiggins isn't any better. That is a front court. And they have a good point guard.
Doing what? Yeah, but it was something else you were supposed to be doing.
Is it done yet?
I should slash.
Why is it? Okay, so this is what we'll do. Like, actually sim the games, please. I don't have to be on this screen to do that. Kyrie and Tobias. I kind of forgot about Kenneth Faried, to be honest. Ooh. That is kind of OP right there. They got Trey Burke coming off the bench. And they got Malik Monk coming off the bench. Josh Hart's kind of a fold, so I don't believe in him. Ooh, that's a backcourt, too. With somebody to lob it to. Two people to lob it to. Oh my gosh. I like that kid. That kid's a good one. That's kind of a team. They got both of the brothers on the game team. They got both of them. Well, that's greedy. Okay. Let's check on us. You see? There we go. Progress.
Do y'all got any window open?
Yeah, I got this window open. I'll close it. Yeah, this window's open. I'll close it, sir.
Just close it for 1 minute. Just
All right.
okay. I just want to make sure it was clear.
I understand. It's okay.
Alright. We good?
All right, you guys.
Alright, thank you.
Take care. All right, you guys. Let's keep looking at the league a little bit. You guys are gonna have to start calling me Commissioner Buff Silva. It's something that I've been thinking about for a long time now, and I really like that. Commissioner Buff Silva. Oh. The window's closed, Mom. I feel like I'm gonna have to do this all over again. Before I started broadcasting, nothing was going on. Literally everything came alive in the room. I'm sorry about that. That's a pretty decent front court. Why is Lauri Markkinen only at 80? Does nobody respect this guy? That is a defensive team. Jesus. Iggy off the bench. All right, let's finish. You're going to sim all these games. I'm tired of having to. So far, the Hawks and the Nets. Let's take a look at these teams really quickly and see what they're doing. The Hawks, the Nets. Of course, LeBron James. LeBron James and Devin Booker. James Harden. Yeah, I knew that was a good team. Oh my gosh. I didn't look at the whole team. Let's go look at the Nets all the way down. That's my son, y'all. We didn't get out to shoot much, so he's not that great. But he getting checks, y'all. We should have worked on his badges more. Oh man, look at the Magic. We were bummy this year. How are we so bummy? I mean, we don't have a terrible bench. I like the. Yeah, forget it. Who cares? All right, so let's go ahead and finish. Start the playoffs. And the MVP. Well, we gotta do this the right way. Commissioner Buff Silva here, coming to you live before the playoffs. Here to award the most valuable player in the league, LeBron James. Let's take a look at his. Oh, oh well. I was gonna look at his stats, but apparently I couldn't do that. All right, so we'll do it this way. The most valuable player goes to LeBron James. Looking back at his stats from this year, is he the oldest MVP in the league history? Is he the oldest one? Somebody look that up for me. Commissioner Buff Silva should know this, but I don't. So, oh well, you're gonna have to deal with it. This year he averaged 25 and 5. Shot really well. Shot the best that he shot in at least 3 seasons. Yeah. He was on a hot streak this year, boy. But let's see if he can win a chip. All right, and the next award, Rookie of the Year, goes to Ja Morant. Of course, that's no surprise there. He was on the Bucks, right? Yeah. Let's go take a look at his stats. Superstar on his team, averaging 14, 2 and 3. Also had a decent outing with shooting. Did not do particularly well with plus and minus, but it's all right. He'll clean that up. He might even get some help next year. And then six man's JaVale McGee. Wow, have we came from a long way. From bust to buff. That's what I like to see. Defensive Player of the Year is Kawhi. I can definitely believe that. My boy Daniel Fayez got the most improved player. That guy is fun to play with. If you have him on your team, just throw him laps. He will throw it down every time. I love that guy. All right. So, All NBA first team: James Harden, Chris Paul, LeBron, Giannis, and Cat. Second team: at the third team, with my boy Dollar Dame. I wish he got higher than that, but it's all good. Chris Paul getting back to his roots. All team first defensive. Even Drew got a nod this year. Okay, I see you, boy. I see you, y'all, man. All this is expected at the front court. Ew, LeBron. That's how you know he was hungry. If you see LeBron on any all defensive team, he probably won a championship that year. That's ridiculous. He was definitely hungry. Oh, rookies. I don't know much about Hakimura. Look at my boy Jackson Hayes. Coach of the Year went to Mike D'Antoni of the Houston Rockets. Let me look at his team. He had Kyrie. Yeah, he deserves Coach of the Year for just having Kyrie on his team. Blake, the injury magnet. I really, really used to love Blake. And now Blake really just loves being injured. Nerlens. Alright, guys, let's start the playoffs, man. You got Brooklyn coming in as the second seed, the Hawks coming in at the first seed. We got Houston in the West. Alright, let's see who wins it all. Looks like the Hawks advanced, and so did Brooklyn and Houston. Miami with the sweep. Luka Magic is on there. Forgot about that. I'll have to watch out for that team. The only sweep so far. It looks like Luka did not make it out of the second round. Got the Eastern Conference match that I was expecting. Who do you think gonna win it, guys? Yeah, LA's up there. Trying to give them some work. Hey. And then Chris took over that. Did James Harden have 3 blocks? I'm sorry, what? None? He sure did. This guy had 3 blocks. Yeah, you wish, Houston. Okay. Let's see who they're working with. Because they seem to just always be in an elimination game. Bobby Portis is leading you guys. DeAndre is just not doing what he got to do, huh? Look at Bobby Portis carrying the squad, though. Bobby Portis is carrying, though. That's your problem, guys. Yeah. Good luck. Don't let Bobby Portis win a Finals MVP. I'm not gonna know how to act. Oh my God, he made it to the. Yo, I was just joking. He is still out here balling. Bobby Portis is out here balling, but they heard me though. We got two people that stepped up in the game 6. Look at Bobby, bro. Bobby is giving them hoops, bro. Bobby. Bobby is hooping. What? You deserve. Whoa, you had a bad game there, but it's okay. You can have a bad game, young man, because you been hooping. What's game 5 look like? Bobby, look at Bobby. Bro, look at Bobby Portis, bro. That man is hooping. He's like a 75 overall. Bro, he is averaging 13. He is stepping up in the playoffs, bro. Look at his shooting percentage. He's hooping on it. Bro, he's giving them the buckets of his lifetime. Look at this. He's not ever shot like this. Because he is giving them buckets. Bobby is not playing with none of y'all, right? I don't know. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, I gotta go back. I gotta look back at his first round because he's gone off 2 out of 3 rounds. Look at this guy. He's giving them buckets the whole playoffs. That was a game 7 performance just now. But look at this man, bro. Giving them buckets. Yo, bro. Yo. Bobby. Bro, Bobby is going off all 2020. Yo, he wants a chip. Bobby clearly wants a chip. Okay. So, looking back at the Hawks, I mean, it's expected. James Harden, Chris Middleton, and Eric Gordon. I can't forget about him. And they got LA. I almost forgot about that too. Bobby has his hands full in the finals. James Harden looks like he's getting his bag later on into the series. Yeah, look at him. Game 5, dropped 27 on him, missed 2 shots. And he's grabbing boards. Ooh, dropped a 30 bomb on him. This man shot 10 threes, cashed 7. That sounds like James Harden in real life, honestly. Yeah, it looks like as the playoffs progressed, he just got more and more hungry. Not a particularly good game there. Let's see what he did in the conference. Going off. He's giving them Bobby buckets. That's the new word. That's the new wave right there. Bobby buckets. All right. That's what we saying all 2020, y'all. We giving them Bobby buckets. All right. He wasn't giving them Bobby buckets right there, but it's okay. He had LA and Chris step up. All right. They had to shoot that. Huh. Where you at, James? Oh, you right there. Had a slow game that game. Woke back up game 5. All right. Well, here we are at the finals, man. I would like to see Bobby win because I know he's going to get finals MVP. He's going to get it. Game 1. Let's see how it goes, man. think the Grizzlies won. Oh, nope, the Hawks won. James was in his bag, and so was LA. Our boy Bobby disappeared in the finals, game 1. Come on, Bobby, we need you. Because DeAndre ain't going to do it. I can't stand that guy. He's a fold. All right, game 2. Oops. Let's get game 2 on. Will they come back and win? Yep, they sure tied the series up. Let's see what the social media says. It's like Buddy Hield had a game. Portis stars in Grizzlies victory, drops 22 points. Oh, they all had a game. Hold on, let's take a look. Ooh, they strapped down. Look at that field goal percentage from all your most important players, especially. They strapped down. Where's the 22 points? Okay, maybe that was a different day. I don't know. It's alright. You got Buddy Hill, Bobby. I need to see you drop 21 good time in the finals, and I'll just be convinced that you're a GOAT. I can't. They strapped them down though. I don't know how Bobby's getting 15 minutes unless he's the 4. Here he is. All right, let's go to game 3. I feel like this is when the Grizzlies are just going to take over. Oh man, the Hawks. Come on, Bobby, I need you to drop 20 for him. Because like I said, this man is not going to do it. You couldn't contain him too long. Look at that, 6 for 7, all step backs. Come on, Bobby. I can't lie. I'm really pressed for Bobby right now. I might pull up Commissioner Buff Silva. But I didn't need to because they won. Let's take a look. Look at Bobby at the top of the. Let's see what. James Harden shrunk again. Every time he shrinks, they lose. Lonzo ain't been doing nothing. Lonzo ain't been doing nothing in the playoffs. Look at you. You a slap. You're a fold, bro. You dropping dimes, though. But I can't feel you. Oh, my gosh. Look at that atrocious free throw percentage. You gotta do better. Live better, bro. All right. Let's just go ahead and simulate the round. I'm going to pull a Commissioner Buff Silva, I promise. Not in front of a crowd. We got to do that behind closed doors. Well, that was it. We came back and won it. 2 games in a row. I want to know the finals MVP. Yeah, Bobby. Bobby lost all the gas. You got to give him his credit, though. He showed up. He showed up from here to here. He got his team there. He really just had to be a role player at this point. Somebody should have helped him, man. He carried this team from the first round to the conference finals. To the finals. So shout out to Bobby. They done dropped you from an 81 to a 78. Because I remember you was an 81 overall. Let's take a look at this mock draft, y'all. They got LaMelo Ball's bummy self at the 1 overall draft. Then they got my boy who's tuned in right now at the 2, second draft pick. They got me at the 8th overall. I'm still a lottery pick, y'all. Well, that's my son because I ain't Lamar Day the third, you know. That's my son, you know what I mean? But they got my boy Abe at the 11th draft pick. Dang, Josh, where you at? Did I miss you? Oh, there he is. 1, 2. We're missing one more. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. 15th overall. We're all point guards, so it's going to be ridiculous. We're always going to be guarding each other. And I love it. You know what? Shout out to my man Remo. We're going to go ahead and throw him in the draft, too. We're going to go ahead and throw my boy Remo in the draft, too, because I already got his character made. Just add another point guard in there, you know what I'm saying? Oops. If you're watching and you're not in the league and you want to get in on the league, please hit me up. PSN is the same as my YouTube name. Tay is Buff. Tay is Buff Manor. What we can do is you won't be in the draft, but you'll come in as an undrafted rookie. I'll put you in the free agency, and I'll just tell you a team to pick up so you can pick your man out the free agency. And we'll just do it that way. So hit me up. We're gonna randomize his face because he looked kind of weird to me. That's better. And I gotta change his name because you saw no caps. Hey, what's his real name? I don't know your boy's real name at all. So his name is just gonna be Remo. Jones. Jones. He's not Shay. I'm Shay. He gonna be Cool Hands. How do you get the nickname Cool Hands? Like, how do you get the nickname Cool Hands? I need an explanation. You know what? Never mind. I don't want an explanation. See, I thought about that too hard. Okay. Well, that's an extra point guard. He's a shooting guard, actually. Yeah, shooting guard, point guard. All right, y'all. Uh, I guess it was about that time, Vince. You was 43 years old. Remember, that was a whole extra season. No, that was the season that we. That was just that was the regular season that we're in now. We call it the COVID League, but the COVID never happened in this league. One of my favorite players in the game, Kyle Korver, I love having that guy on my team. That's like one of the few guys that I can just pick up a green light with, like like the first shot. Hall of Fame. Why wasn't Kyle there? One of the best shooters ever. Oh yeah, I gotta eat this chicken wing. Matter of fact, I'm Commissioner Buff Silva. I don't have to explain myself. No. Oh, we'll vote on that. No, actually, no. I don't like that. You know what? We'll do it like this. Oh my goodness, what? That's too much. What's 4 fouls? And then you're in the freaking bonus? If you get 5 fouls outside of 2 minutes, you're in the bonus. I'm sorry, y'all. I eat these 24K do wings. I told you I'm not explaining myself, though. I'm Anderson Buff Silva. You're going to recognize my power in this league. If I'm going to eat chicken wings while I'm doing the draft, I'm going to eat chicken wings while I broadcast doing the draft. That's that. They're really good. Shout out to Glen Burnie Wings. One of our very great vendors in the league. Excellent wings. Go get them 24K breaded chicken wings. Go do it now. You order them online. You go get those. Change the time. Offense is giving the advance the ball front court to 6 seconds. That's Uber. We'll see for now. I ain't gonna come in. Y'all ain't gonna come in and change the rules. The top 8 teams from each conference are seeded 1 to 16 for the playoffs. Wow. I would actually vote for that. It probably won't go through though. Can't do that in real life though because it really? Okay, well, looks like we're seeded 1 through 16 now, which makes the playoffs even more interesting. Now that we got 6 human players in the league, or about to be anyways. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, can't do that in real life because of how everybody's located around the world. That's why it's never been a thing. Just imagine having to play in freaking Houston one game and then freaking what's another freaking you get the point. I can't think of right now. All I'm thinking is 24K wings. All right, let's see the draft lottery. I'm about to fire that guy. I can't stand him. Just look at how he's looking at me. Thinks he has the whitest teeth ever. I'm tired of looking at him, guys. I wish I could end up in Orlando. That's my favorite team. But I'm not a second overall worthy person. I think I was 8th. So that put me around the New York to Boston type of draft pick. Alright, so we gotta sift through all of this. No changes are gonna be made. All of this is automated until any player on his team gets a 92 overall, I believe. Not 95. If you're under 95 overall, you can't do anything that consists of signing anybody unless it's free agents. Look at my boy Mac at the top of the joint. He's a problem, you guys. He has a bit of a unicorn build going on. Not particularly great as far as shooting, but he makes up for it in defense and athleticism. And apparently he has a jump shot that he's been working on pre-draft. My boy Josh Harrison. He's also worked on his jump shot. He sped it up a little bit, got the angle higher. He's got a higher apex on that jump shot, you guys. That's a vital key. A bit of a speedster. Can definitely shoot. My boy, in real life, my boy Abe. A bit of a bigger guard, John Wall type of build. Can defend multiple positions, 1 through 4. This guy has interior defense. He's a big problem. He can switch on anything. Then you got me, the 5-foot phenom. That's my son though, you guys. That's not me. That's why he got that art. That's why he got that greenish brown hair. That ain't me. Speedster, shooter, bit of a defender. He gets kind of lazy on that though. He didn't get that from me. He got that from his father. But pretty balanced all the way around. Then you got this guy who doesn't want to join the league, but it's okay. My boy Chris, cool Chris. I forgot how he made his build, honestly, but he's pretty much a problem too. All right, well, we just looked at all of our rookies. What? Yeah, you see, they still hire people without you doing it, so that's pretty good. All right, so let's look at that draft combine. Oh, look at your boy out there sprinting, yo. Look at your boy sprinting out there, y'all. Burnt the rest of the competition, didn't I? Josh coming in at second. I ain't shocked. Now, Abe, you coming in third. I'm actually kind of shocked. My boy Chris came in fourth. Remo came fifth. Gee, did I pass you, bro? Where you at? Lane agility. I'm still up there, y'all. I'm still up there. Abe came in second. Look at your boy out here. I know I ain't like that. What I want to know is where's Mac at? Because he's the most athletic out of everybody. I guess you trying to hide. Maybe you didn't go to the combine. I don't know. I guess you decided you were gonna skip the combine. Well, geez, I didn't know you had it like that, guy. I'll take 22 out of 25. Hey, Josh, you got to work on that shot, boy. Got my boy Chris. You see, hey, Mr. Perfect would have hit all 25 of those. My team used to call Abe Mr. Perfect because he was green everywhere, and it was great. He would go 8 for 8 on a good day. All right, let's see. All right, and look at Josh at the top. Oh, you got three of our rookies at the top. Outstanding NBA three-point shot. Mm, I can show some improvement. Abe hitting moving threes. So is Josh. So am I, apparently. I think Mr. Washington skipped he skipped the draft. I'm definitely gonna have to send a letter to his camp. We don't appreciate that. Oh look who decided to show up. You want to work out for you, guy? Okay, guy. We'll get you in there. Put LaMelo's bummy stuff in there. I hope y'all aren't LaMelo believers because he's not a great baller. LaMelo is not a great baller. And he's injury prone. And his father's annoying. Okay, so let's see. Oh, look at that. Done decreased the time even more. You got my time, man. You got my old time. LaMelo. 41-inch vert. Look at this, man. 5'10". Josh though, like I'm confused. Like he's not strong at all. I might have had more strength than him. All right, y'all. Let's just go ahead and get this draft started because I'm running out of time. I gotta be at work soon. All right, we are back live. We're at the 2020 draft here in Hanover, Maryland. Pause. We are gonna go ahead and start this draft. (10:42). What's today's date? Commissioner Buff Silva should know this. It's the first. So what is that? Oh my God, they want me to start at 30 minutes from now. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this. I wanted to do it the official way, but you know, Commissioner Buff Silva don't got time for all that. Oh wow, Abe, you're on Orlando. You were the second overall draft pick. Let's see where everybody else went. Chris went to Sacramento. Okay. So what I'm gonna do real quick, send out my messages to let my fellas know where they're located. So, to the Magic. Okay. Drafted. Alright, 10th overall, Chris. 10th overall to the Kings. Looks like Josh was 6th overall. To the Celtics. Like, they got hella picks. They got hella picks. So I was drafted 5th to the Wizards. Wow. Drafted 5th. Well, it's okay. I could make some pretty good jerseys with Washington's colors. I just wanted a good team with decent colors. Even Remo, he was drafted 4th to the Blazers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing one more. My boy Mac, first round overall to the Nuggets. Okay. First overall. All right, well, that's everything right there. James Wiseman dropped to 7th overall. Got 20 minutes to hurry up and get this over with. Well, here was the draft. So, really quickly, while I have the world's attention, the way that I have the league set up, I made a whole list of guidelines and the rules that I've sent to my league's chat room. And for some reason, I can hardly see them. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of here and just pull them up in my notes. Do I have them archived? Yep, I do. Okay, so I have it just like how just like how my career is, where you can progress your player mid-season. The way that I have it set up is you get progression points by ranking first through 8th seed in the conference. I have the league split up into 4 different sections of the league. 4 different sections of a season. I call them quarter seasons. Each quarter of the season is 15 games, 14 games, 14 games, and 15 games, all coming up to 58 games, which is how long the season is. Basically, we're going to play the first 15 games. We're going to check the conferences, see where everybody falls under. And depending on where you are seated, you will get progression points based off of that. The higher your rank, obviously, the more points you get. The way that I have it tiered off is 8th seed gets 8th seed gets 2 points. First seed gets 10 points. And everything else in between, it's just like that. And you also get extra points for being first in your division. There will also be challenges throughout each quarter season that I'll post inside of the league's chat. Those people that can do those challenges will get those points. There will be competitive ones where only one person can get them, and then there will be, challenges everybody can accomplish and get points. The way that I have the progression points, in order to upgrade anything that falls under athleticism when you're creating your player, it costs 6 points to upgrade one time for those. So if you want to increase your speed, you have to use 6 of your progression points in order to do so. I will be keeping track of everybody's points through the chat so that there's no confusion and no, I had this much. No, it's there for everybody to see so that everybody knows where you're at. Also, all the upgrades that I will do for your character will be there as well. As far as badges go, the way that I have the badges set up is you can upgrade bronze for 2 points. You can upgrade to silver for 4 points. You can upgrade to gold for 6. And you can upgrade Hall of Fame for 10 points. You have to pay that amount each and every time. So you can't pay 2 for bronze and just pay 2 more for silver. You have to pay 4 for silver, and then you have to pay 6 for gold. Then you have to pay 10 for Hall of Fame. Okay. Also, what am I missing? Also, since we're all point guards, I figured I'd make it more competitive by making it so that if you have, well, I mean, it's for everybody, but if you're top 3 in turnovers, you lose points for that each quarter season. That you're still top 5, or I mean, top 3 or top 5. For top 3, I believe it was. Okay, so you get -4 for being top 3, and you get -2 for being top 5. So that's something to remember as well. And let's see if I got all those important parts. Oh yeah, the way that I have the league set up, quick draw does not go against your badge points. You don't have to worry about that. You can change that 2 times per season, because I've given everybody, minus the people that are going to come in undrafted, I gave everybody plenty of time to check their build, to test it out, and let me know how they feel about it before the draft. I've changed 2 different people's animations for them. So with that being said, as far as animations go, you can change your animations 2 times, and you can also change your quick draw 2 separate times. After that, you're stuck with what you got until the next season. All right, so covered that. Let's see here. Okay, playoff format. The way that the playoffs are going to be, the way that the progression points are going to be, you get +4 for sweeping a team, meaning going 4-0, because the format is still 7 games. It's a 58-game season, but it's still 7-game series. You get +4 for sweeping a team. You get +6 for just advancing to the conference finals. Then you get +10 for advancing to the finals. And then you get +20 for winning the championship. Okay? And also, as far as timing for upgrading your players, the only time that we're able to upgrade our players is at the end of each quarter season, or at the end of each round in the playoffs. All right, so, or on the subject of playoffs, there's also progression points for winning different awards. Oh yeah, I didn't set the all teams. I gotta have to do that too, but it's okay. We'll figure that out. So you get 20 points for MVP, and you get 25 points for Finals MVP. Since Rookie of the Year only comes around one time, you get +30 for Rookie of the Year. You get 15 points for Defensive Player of the Year, and 15 for Most Improved. So there's a lot of value in getting those awards as well. Okay, so going to overall rewards. You remember all that cheesy crap you used to be able to do when you get to a certain overall? Wait, that's still in the game, I think. But yeah, I kind of incorporate that as well. You can sign free agents mid-season at 89 overall. Meaning if we're in the middle of the season and you feel you need to fill a void on your team, you'll be able to sign free agents at that point. Other than that, you won't be able to do much of anything until you get to 89 overall. You can sign off-season free agents at 90 overall. So that means if you're underneath of that, we're going to basically just advance through the off-season. You get complete roster control at 95 overall. That includes signing coaches, re-signing players, extending contracts, making trades. You can't trade a star player ever. If you're not the number 1 player on the team, you can't trade the number 1 player on the team ever. The only thing you can do is let the contract expire. Also, the way that I have it, instead of demanding a release, you can trade yourself away for 25 progression points. You can only choose your destination 2 times though. Meaning you could choose where you want to go. You know, if you want to go from Chicago to Miami, and then go from Miami to Houston. Those are your 2 times that you can pick the team. After that, I have to pick the team that you're going to go to because I'm Commissioner Buff Silva and I need some type of pull. I need some type of power. Okay, I need to feel empowered. Anyways. Okay, so the way that I have the trades, I don't know why I put this all the way at the bottom. Okay, so as far as trading, I know I said complete roster control, but you're able to do trades earlier than a 95 overall. Once you reach 92 overall, you'll be able to then execute trades up until a trade deadline, which I'll have to set up when everybody does become 92 overalls. But there will also be periods throughout the year where even before we're 92, I might let us execute 1 or 2 trades. But there will be certain guidelines to those trades. Like you might have to offer 2 people, or you might be able to offer a couple players under a certain overall. There'll be some type of stipulation with that, but that's okay. And also, just for a little extra grind, I've also made it so that you can get +3 progression points when you play scrimmage. But you have to score 30 points with your team, which is home. You're always home team when you play scrimmage. So once you get to 30 points with home team, you can go ahead and screenshot the game and send it to the league chat, which everybody's in right now. And once I see that, I'll reward you 3 points. But if you choose to stick to the game, to the scrimmage, and you get to 60 points, that gets tiered up to 8 points. So it's just kind of hard to do because your stamina is ridiculous. Like there's no stamina involved in scrimmage. Like you get tired really fast. So I made that a grind, but I just added an extra little grind in there. But basically that covers just about everything. I didn't cover everything, but there's no need to because it's in the league chat. If anybody out there is interested in joining, please hit me up. Shoot me a message on YouTube, or if you just want to add me on PSN, Tay is Buffman. Tay and Buffman are both capital letters, all caps. Lowercase is. Shoot me a message and we'll work on your build. Like I said, I have a certain way that I make my builds in this game. It's completely different from how the game does it. But it always equals out a more balanced player. So if you're interested, shoot me a message somewhere. Just let me know something. I'm always available. The league is just about started. We're going to go ahead and finish this out before I leave. I'm cutting into getting ready for work time, but it's okay. I'm doing this for the people. Hey, you got a bit of a team right here. You might have to move to the 2, honestly. I would recommend it. Let Chris Paul run the 1. That is ridiculous how he fell to such a team. Like, how did they drop to such a terrible... How did they get such a terrible freaking record? Like, I don't understand it. Okay, so... And now we're finally at the end of it all. Come on. Hurry up. I really want to see what my team looks like. I went to Washington. Wait, I gotta look at the Nuggets. Oh, you're with Bam. Oh, that's kind of a ridiculous front court between the both of you guys. And you got Jabari. It's always injury prone. And Willie. So you got front court coming. You got front court winning off the bench. You might kind of feel the pressure a little bit though, because it doesn't look like you have a huge score on your team besides T.J. Warren. But I kind of don't know how I feel about T.J. Warren. You got Luke Kennard too, but he's not going to put the ball on the ground for you. Okay, so. Oh my gosh, I got Kawhi. Oh, yes. I matched up with Kawhi. Let's go. We gonna win a chip. I was just talking about this team, y'all. I was telling y'all this is a squad right here. I was not playing. This is a defensive squad, bro. I don't know. Y'all might be in trouble. Y'all might be in trouble. That's what I'm talking about. Look at my squad, bro. And Iggy's still balling. I love Wes. That's my boy. My boy Wes. I don't know why he digressed so badly. Well, yeah, that's my boy right there. I'm going to get you some playing time, boy. I got you, though. Don't even worry about it. Well, I don't know, actually, because there's so much potential here. And I got TJ McDonald. We call him. Then I got Scary Terry. So we got a front court and a back court. Oh my goodness, look at that. I hope Lauren Markin will be smacking them threes though, because I know it's AI be doing it. But it seems like whenever you're matched up, you're player locked, and you have shooters on your team, they just don't do it for you. So here's to hoping that it's better. Josh is over here mixed up with Clay and D-Lo. And my boy Nurkic, he's grabbing every board. Whatchamacallit? Why can't I think right now? I'm thinking 24K wings. Um, in the last league where it was just me and my boy Abe, he was number one in rebounding, and he was averaging like 15 a game. So he's kind of ridiculous. Got a pretty decent team. I got one of my favorite shooters in the game. You got a shooting team. I can't remember where everybody else went. The Kings, yeah. Okay. Chris, you over here mixed up with Jason Tatum and Kemba. And Wendell Carter. They picked him up. He wasn't on the team before. Aaron Baines and Justice Winslow off the bench. And you got Roberson if you need him. That's a pretty decent team right there. Yeah, I already know who's on your team, eh, boy. Excuse me. No, that's not COVID, so don't even say it. And got a big three going with him. You got Frank Kaminsky, who can dunk the ball and shoot the J. And he's banging on people, too, without badges. Oh, man. My boy Mac is feeling it right now. I feel you, bro. It costs to be the boss, man. You the number one. You the number one overall, man. It costs to be the boss. You are the superstar. You and Bam. But at least you'll be the number one player on the team soon. Be able to trade some people off soon. I don't know. But you'll definitely feel the pain the most. That grind struggle. Who knows? We're gonna have to wait and see.
Okay.
I think that's everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, it brought me back to you. You got some trade potential though. When it's time to do that. I didn't even see you had Isaiah Thomas. You just gonna have to get. You just gonna have to hit people wide open. You're gonna have to really facilitate. You and Isaiah, because he got a lot of badges still. Nah, I would keep Isaiah because he's gonna help you, bro. Honestly, he's your help offensively. Because like I said, I don't know how I feel about T.J. Warren. He's inconsistent as crap. If he can give you consistent buckets, you'll definitely feel it. T.J. Warren is a great scorer, but he's very inconsistent. If they still had a wild card badge, he would definitely have it. His offensive consistency is probably low. He take a lot. Definitely don't got no defensive consistency. Oh wow, his offensive consistency is a 90. Well, they lied. They definitely lied. But all right, well, he might be some good help for you too then. But yeah, I just don't know how I feel about your roster because of the, you're used to seeing a higher overall than 86. I don't know how I feel about Bam, but he has some paint presence apparently. Trade the whole team for Bobby, bro. Just do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta get off of this thing, man. I gotta throw some clothes on and get ready to go to work. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am going to come back. It's been a long time since I've been on YouTube, but I have a wired connection now, so I should be good to broadcast. Thank you for tuning in with Buff Silva. The league is started. I will send my invites out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right now before I get off. And matter of fact, let me just really quickly do this. Da, 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 da. Where's everybody at? Why do I not know who's in my league? Okay, let's just. There goes one. There goes number one draft pick. There goes my boy Smokey Josh. I feel like that's everybody. Josh, Chris, Abe's in, I'm in, you're in. Yep, that's everybody. Okay, so I just sent out the league invites. I gotta wait on this one guy to freaking hurry up so I can help him make his build, and we'll make him an undrafted free agent. But thank you so much for watching. You guys be good. I'm out. I'm gonna be late for work. And peace and love. Stay healthy out there.